Hello guys, today what I'd like to do is recreate a house originally done by Plastic Box for The Sims 2, and she made this house for her hood that was called Elsewhere. And because I like small lots and I think they are much more fun and easy to play, that's why I'm going to recreate this house. But this house is actually super tiny. It's 7 this way and only 6 this way. So, if this would basically be the outline of the house, it's really tiny. So I am going to make it a little bit bigger, but not a lot bigger. What I'm going to do is have this part, I want it to be a 9. Yes, that's 9. And she has, just calculating for a moment. Oh, and this is 6. Sorry, I calculated in Finnish. I have actually I printed the image, like the picture of the house, so I know theoretically what I'm doing. So it's a little bit easier for me. And Plastic Box originally had this type of window. I actually really like these windows that are like extended like from the main wall. But this is really tiny. I'm thinking that I might actually want to make this a little bit bigger. I'll make it 2 squares. And hopefully when I make this also a little bit bigger, the proportions will stay the same. And this is now 6, but I think I'm going to make it 1 bigger, so it's nice 7. So hopefully it would still look nice. And first thing I need to do is outer roof off. I don't like outer roof, but I of course can never remember to get the mod that disables it. Okay, game is being difficult today. Yeah, as you can see, this house is tiny, but Plastic Box was really good at making tiny lots very usable and livable, and most of all playable. Okay, the one thing that I would not be able to recreate is that Plastic Box has L-shaped stairs in here, and we don't have that functionality in The Sims 3. In The Sims 2 you could have a stage here, and then you can get the stairs going from upstairs to the stage, and then they turn around and they come downstairs. And I really liked those stairs. I used to have them almost in every lot. So I know we are getting some foundation things in Island Paradise, so I hope EA gives us back those stairs. They were really useful. There is actually a modded L-shaped stairs. If you could Google that one, you can get it. Looks the same, but I don't know. It never worked for me. The Sims would just teleport when they used it, and for some reason I don't like that one. I want to see them actually go the stairs up and down, so that's something I couldn't use. just do this before I forget them. These videos are probably, well, extremely boring for anybody who's watching, and if you're wondering why on earth am I doing this, it's because I don't like building. I do not enjoy that, and I noticed that when I did the video for the first apartment building, I actually found it much more enjoyable to build. So I'm hoping this will motivate me to maybe eventually get my hood done. I don't think I want to use those windows here. The Windows plastic box is using are actually bigger than this one, but I don't think I have anything similar. Not that one. This could work maybe. Just want to check what else do I have. I like these ones. I'm not sure they actually would work with this type of window, but they are beautiful. And Apple in The Sims 3 Quests does make a lot of nice items, but now it doesn't work because it has that edge thing. What else do I have? This came with one of the stuff packs. I don't know, it's so ugly. Like, who actually? I don't know, I've never used this one. I think I might go with these. I wonder if this is the white one. Yeah. And then of course we have to check that. Is there a difference? Well, there's a little difference, but I don't really notice like which one is better. I'll put it this way. I wanted to turn that around, but for some reason it wasn't turning. Now I need more windows. I thought I'll start with the easy stuff, which is windows. These look nice, but they're too wide. Maybe I could still use them. I need to see which way they are going. This is wrong way, and that's okay. But before I continue, well, maybe I'll just add this one. There is a plastic box has a deck here. No, I want it to be a foundation, so it's similar. And I do hope Sims can use this one. It's sometimes it's very hard for them to use these. What did I do there? I did the stairs to the ground. I wonder, do I have any? Unfortunately, I think you can't cast these. You can. I don't understand why have I thought you can't do that. Another thing is that I always think that you can't cast fences, but you can. So I don't know why I have this idea that you can't. Maybe it was like this when the base game came out, and I have this idea in my head that that's how it still is, but thankfully not. And then I want to delete that one because I don't like how it always clips the wall, so I remove it if possible. Okay, then I need to add that one. I think I might actually change these windows because, okay, they look really nice, but they don't really fit so well. I'll do the door first. This is what I want to use. Modular stairs. I guess I'll have to make this one, the foundation, bigger. Yeah. Now thinking, what if I remove this and then add the stairs? Can I? I can fake it. Awesome. Yeah. It's sometimes weird why this game has these odd restrictions that you can then easily, go around. But of course, it might be that now that I did something like this, it doesn't want to intercept with the door. But let's put move objects on. And no, cannot do that. Well, let's try this way. Yeah. Except, well, this is not actually the fence I want to use. I want to use something else. Maybe this, but with another color. I want it to be the same color. And then I want to remove that. I kept seeing it all the time. So what I was actually saying is that now that I do something that's against the game, basically, was something the game doesn't let me do, which was put all of these so closely together, it might be that my Sims will not be able to actually use this door, but then I'll just have to edit it a little bit and make this part bigger. So I'll have to playtest this lot, but I hope it works like this because it is actually quite nice. Except it might be nicer if the door was the same type of wood as the fences. Well, it might look better, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it does tiles look a little bit more used, not so shiny. I know that one thing. It's like I like Cast. It's a godsend because you don't have to go if you don't have something in a specific color. You don't have to go outside your game and try to find, like every color, and then come back and then notice that no, it's still the wrong color and it's not exactly perfect. So yes, Cast is amazing, but at the same time, sometimes it's too much. So a lot of the time I'll just stick with what I have if I start feeling overwhelmed with Cast. Now I would like to find a window because I would like to have the exterior done. This is not exactly the same type she was using. One tile, two tiles. Maybe I will go with these. Even though I'm not like a good builder, and I'm still obsessed with the fact that if I have these windows where you can open and close them, well, if they would be open but closed, I want I want them to be the right way. So theoretically my Sims can open and close them. I know there is a mod that lets you open and close any window, but I haven't used that one. There's actually a lot of mods that I would like to use, but I haven't had the chance to do that because because The Sims 3 is still in development. So I know there's always it's nice that we are getting new stuff, but when you have to constantly update your mods, it's not always so much fun. So for example, there is a mod that will let your kids and teens grow gradually, and the moment The Sims 3 is no longer in production, and I know there will be no need to update mods, I'm going to go and grab that mod because it's much nicer to have your kids grow gradually, because now they just jump, turn around, and they are taller than 2 seconds ago. This I hate, when somehow the game starts flickering and I can't add the window or the door easily. Okay, I just wondered, did I do the ceiling? I did, but I could make this roof now. As you might have noticed that I don't have music playing, and that's because, well, I find it quite distracting. I have a mod that lets me have Sims 1 music in build and buy mode, and then I have another mod that lets me have Sims 2 music when I'm in map view, but still it's like I can listen to those music. They are nice, they are nice music, but I can't listen to them very long, because if you are spending a lot of time building, then at some point they'll just start annoying you. So I usually, if I'm building, I turn the music off. I don't like this color. Mm, I'm not sure I have anything better at the moment. This looks much better already. I'd like to do the exterior next. What Plastic Box has done is that the downstairs is a different color. It's actually I can't see very clearly from this picture, but I think it's tile, and then this is, white wood. So I'll try to see, do I have something I could use? I've been using this quite a lot, but I do like it. What Plastic Box is using, okay, I think I have accidentally deleted that, is not so bright, it's much darker. Might be that I don't have anything I could use. Well, maybe this. Okay, let's see, do I have any? Yeah, so if anybody is familiar with her work, maybe at this point they'll be like, oh, I know what house this is supposed to be. And now I would like to do them. She has done so that there are two pillars here, and then you have a little bit of roof. Like this. But her roof is not so. Yeah, this is one annoying thing I don't like about build mode, is that you can't, at least not to my knowledge, have by default different roof slopes. So if I move this slider, they all move, but there is a way to work around that, and that's basically that you build the roof, you remove the part, like one part, then I use the slider on the roof that I want to have a different height, and then you undo your deletion, because these undo and redo, they don't remember changes in height. So I think in The Sims 2 you can actually, just somehow click and then change any part of the roof to a certain height. I'm not sure, but if it's so, then that's a very nice feature, I have to say. But now I still want the pillars. I don't. I very, very seldomly actually use these columns. I don't know why. I think I'm going to just use the white one. Of course, I'll have to have move objects on. Again, so now I'm clicking Alt because that will let me move any object without it snapping to the grid. You don't have to have cheats on, you just press Alt. I'm thinking that this I'm wondering if this feature is actually from Awesome Mod or from the game itself. I'm not sure, but it's still really nice feature. The other thing is that if you use the Alt thing, you can basically rotate an object any way you want, and the good thing about The Sims 3 is that they can use this object no matter which way they are pointing. I still haven't found you know, I haven't found a situation where I had did like this, that is like I changed the rotation and then the sim was not able to use it. Of course, they still need the, enough space around the object to actually use it, but they should be able to interact with an object even if you change the rotation of it. Yeah, so because we don't have the nice L-shaped stairs, I will be using these. For now, maybe if Iceland Paradise comes with this foundation or deck thing, then yeah, I think I actually have the bug again where these don't work correctly. At least this CC stair didn't seem to work correctly. Let's try another one. This is working fine. I knew it didn't work fine because it doesn't clip the floor tiles, so I will have to delete that one. Well, I really liked how they looked, so it's a shame I can't use them, but I could always make these. Come on, game. These into a wooden version. Well, I can use this one, it's also wood. Yeah, like this. So these two will have to go. This is actually really nice, but I think this is part of the problem that I was having with the stairs, that in my game at some point, if I had spiral staircases, and when I loaded the game, I always had to grab them and then just put them back, otherwise my sims were not able to use them. So after I deleted all my CC stairs, this bug disappeared. So I don't really know if it's like with all custom content stairs, or is this problem just with some of them. But it was affecting all my stairs. I'm not going to use that one. So that's why I didn't have any custom content stairs. Okay, so it does look that she has been doing some kind of separation for the living room, and I can't really see from the picture I'm looking at. How did she do this? Is there a wall between the kitchen and the living room? But I think I want a wall. Actually, I'm looking at the picture, there's even a tiny bathroom in here. But I think I'm going to maybe skip that one. Or maybe I will not skip it. It would be nice to have an extra bathroom. Usually my sims only have one bathroom for some reason. Well, mostly because they're so poor. They have no money to buy bathrooms, so I'm going to add the counters now. It's easier. I don't remember. Also, I keep every time I download stuff, I just download a lot of stuff. So most of the time, I'm like, I wonder where I got that one. And I don't remember when I actually got that one. And sometimes I remember. Like, I think I would always remember that I love these ones. And actually, Plastic Box, she did some really nice. Sorry, I'm I'm trying to think and do at the same times, and sometimes that's really difficult. So she did some really nice objects for The Sims 3. There were counters and then there were chairs, but she stopped playing the game. At least to my knowledge, she doesn't play any version of The Sims anymore. So these were never updated to pets, which is a shame. This is very cute. Oh, and I like that it's so tiny. I think I'm going to use that one. And the reason I'm actually adding furniture before I add the walls is because sometimes I do feel it's easier to get an idea about the lot when you have, like make separation between living room and kitchen and so on. So I'm not going to add this lot will not be furnished when I use it in my game. Well, when I add it to my hood, because I want my Sims to actually buy the furniture themselves, so that if they want different kind of furniture, it's okay. But I will have these, and then they can change them if they want. No, I've been watching a lot of the Jessa channel, and I really like her game. She has a really interesting hood. But this was one thing that always bugged me in The Sims 2, is that you had to go to live mode before chairs snap to the table, and I think this is much nicer that you can immediately see the snapping. And I really, really like somehow how this kitchen looks. I think if this would have been only one square like it was with Plastic Box's original house, this might have been too cramped, but it's quite nice right now. Then I actually had an idea what I wanted to do next. Let's add plumbing. Yeah. Then I want to do the bathroom, tiny bathroom. This house, I'm sure for some people this is going to be like a starter house, but for me this is going to be a house where I have a family with kids. There should be enough space for one big bedroom and then a smaller bedroom and a bath, so this can easily be a family house for like 2 parents and even up to 3 kids, I think. But usually my Sims don't have a lot of children. There are some exceptions, but most of them only have 1 or 2. I want to keep the value of this house a bit lower, so I'm going to use cheaper. I really miss these tiles. I need to remember where I got them, because as you know, well, if you didn't watch the previous video, I have this at some point, but then I must have deleted them because now I only get the default tile. So I really liked how used they looked, and I think this one also. No, this I have, but I do miss those tiles. They were nice for grungy bathrooms. I'd like to have some tiles also in the kitchen, but these are also ugly. I know I could cast them, but Okay, so I'm not going to use that. Plastic box has used half walls. This is the one I used most. She used half walls to separate the kitchen from this area right here, which is like the corridor or entrance. So I think I'm going to use the same trick. And then I would like to do the tiles. These are big. I guess I should cast them. I'm not sure how will it work when I have the tile line there showing. What do I actually have in tiles? No, it doesn't look very nice. Let's remove that. I think I'm going to... I want something that doesn't have a line in it, so then I can, change it easily. I think I'm going to use the carpet as a base and then change it. I know it doesn't make any sense that, if it seems don't have a difference between these, but it little bit bugs me that I'm using a carpet to create tiles. I know the material doesn't matter, it's still, pixels, 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 but still. Oh, these, but not so bright. I don't really know what would be a good color. Something reddish. Or then black. Oh, black is nice. But this is nice. I can now say that this is tile. So from now on it will be tile, not carpet. I just pressed Ctrl F, and this will give me a quarter of a tile. I think it's also possible to have somehow half a tile. I'm not sure how. No, this is half a tile. No, now it's quarter of tile. I don't know. But anyhow, you can have a full tile or this quarter, and then you can have these diagonal walls. And it was Ctrl F, at least in the European keyboard. I think it does have, there is a difference between different countries. No, I'm thinking some kind of pillar thing, but no, I'll keep it simple. So this will be the living room. I don't think I'm going to do anything about the living room. I want to have some cheap toilet like this, and then a sink. Like this. Except that I will make it this way, because then when I have the mirror it won't block my view, because I think the mirror doesn't go down with the walls. Let's try. Yeah, it's there. It's always there. So it will be this way. So this is going to be one extra bathroom, and there are no windows here, but there's also no windows here in the original version. Now I'd like to do something about the walls. I wanted to have anything interesting. Wallpaper. I like these ones. Sometimes when I'm building a house and I don't know how to finish it, I will just add this like torn wallpaper, and then my Sims will have to change it themselves when they move in. But this time I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually trying to figure out something nice. I want some kind of half panel thing. No. I like this one, that it's a little bit old somehow. I want to change this one to maybe something like flowers, or something like you would find in some old woman's house. You know, like flowery wallpaper, and that's in abstracts. I have to wait for it to load. Change. This is some kind of matrix thing, not really for old women. I don't seem to have anything. Oh, this is very, very bright. This, it's not flowers, but it kind of looks like it's old and dusty. I think I'll just do them all and then just change in the one in the kitchen. Wallpaper. Let's see if I have anything else. Not in abstract fabrics, maybe. This could also have some flower things. I just hope it doesn't change all of them, just one. Let's hope. No, it changed all of them. I like this, but I want maybe different color. I can change everything else back later, it's no problem. What if this was somehow and if this is white? No, actually looked better when it was. Oh, this also looks nice. So I undo that. I go to paneling, and that was here. And where is my flowery thing? This one. You could almost smell the dust when you enter this house, and that's what I was after. I wanted to be a little bit like oldish and damp, and then when my Sims move in, they will have to renovate. Just trying to encourage them. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the garden because I have no idea what I would even do there. No, I need to do the upstairs. Because I couldn't use the L-shaped stairs, originally what Plastic Box had done that the stairs came until this point. There's one square here, and then she had the bathroom that was a little bit like L-shaped, and then she had two bedrooms. But because this is a little bit different shape right now, I'm thinking I'm going to add the bathroom like this. Oh, and because this is bigger now, originally her big bedroom was this. I'm thinking, does it look really stupid that this bedroom is so narrow and long? But now, of course, I could have space for another bedroom. Oh, maybe I would leave this space untouched because then they can have, I don't know, some family stuff. Maybe some of those board games or something. And let's add doors. Yeah, and then I'm going for a moment here because I mentioned this before, that I've noticed that if you use cast a lot, oh, I need to change this one, it's ugly. If you use cast a lot, the game, because these have to remember everything you did, they will also remember the colors that you used, so that makes the game a little bit slow. So, but going to, like a map view for just a moment helps with that problem. And if you actually building while you are playing, then you can always just go to live mode, because then these buttons will reset and your game will go fast again. Just thinking about these windows. Yeah, I think I'm going to have them like this. It's better like this. Actually, these look better when they're together, but the ones in the back, I think they look better when they're a little bit separated, because there's so much space on the back. Or I don't know, maybe this also looks nice. This is the hard thing about building, is that I never know what I want or what looks good. So the only thing I'm going to add now is some, I think I'm just going to paint these. I have to remember why I had those nice, I think I'm going to use these. And yes, I know this is very green, but let my Sims change them. I just love these walls, they're so nice. And then I want to, yeah, so here you can see who actually converted these. I found them from her live journal. Okay, so uh, I want to use these really dirty tiles here. I don't know, can you see very well, but they are dirty. I want to encourage my Sims to decorate when they move in. This would be perfect in this bathroom, but I need to remember where I got them from, and then I need to figure out how to update the pictures so I don't see them if I don't have them. Maybe not so. I really like these ones. I know I used them already when I was doing the apartments, but they're really, really nice. And because it does look there is enough space, let's give them also a sink and a mirror. And then I'm going to delete this because this is not going to come with the house. But it looks so bare there. I know I'm not going to do anything here, but I think I will at least add some fencing. Fencing. I like these, but they're not very, I don't know, homely. No. I want something. What if I do like this? Because well, if somebody gets a car, they will have to change this. I'm not going to do it completely like this. I want a gate. I don't know, does it look stupid to have this kind of fence? But it doesn't look as bare. Not that one, what's that one? No. Do I have anything that says old and no, it doesn't go well with this. Then what if I use this one at least for part of the fence, and then use the like this. Okay, I'm not sure about the fence part, if this is the best thing to do, if this is like, does it look nice or not? I honestly have no idea. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe if this one, it wasn't so even. No, maybe it's better if it is even. Okay, so I'm going to leave this house like this. I hope my camera lets me get a good preview picture. But this is now the new house. I think it's really nice. Plastic Box originally had it as a some like a townhouse that it was like in the center of a town, and but for me it's going to be. I'm sorry about the camera you are now seeing on the roof, but for me it's going to be more like a family house in the suburbs. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I hope you had at least a little bit fun watching this. And well, let's see what I will build next time.